Fellow dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you wherever you are, home and abroad this moment. And I found it imperative to make this news known to you because for long I have been trying to gather the real fact behind this very great news. I call it great news because he is a freedom fighter, a great freedom fighter. And finally, I have been able to find out the fact from the horse's mouth. And this news I want to give to you now, please. I want you to subscribe to my channel, share my video, make it go viral. I give you good updates, sincere update, true update. If you feel like it is not real, you can go and find out, make your inquiries, and see that what I'm telling you is authentic and confirmed. Here we go. This moment, the news we are gathering now is telling us that the Ambazonia leader, Dr. Lucas Ayaba was arrested in Norway, and he was arrested for whatever purpose they call it by the arrangement of Cameroon government. So what I'm telling you now is repugnant to what is happening in Biafra land. Remember, the man ahead of him have been in the prison in Cameroon. He was now the leader. He is now the leader of Ambazonia. As he becomes the new leader of Ambazonia, listen to me, he has a vice president who is following him. And this news I'm giving to you is coming from the mouth of the vice president of Ambazonia. So, what I'm trying to let you know is that ihe dị na be oke dịkwa na be ogina. That thing that is in the house of the mouse is also in the house of the screed. So what is smelling in Biafra land of extraditing him, kill him, kidnap him, is also happening in Ambazonia. Now, this happens few hours ago that the Ambazonia leader, Dr. Lucas Ayaba was arrested by Norway police officers for interrogation, for questioning as a separatist because he was fighting for the protection and the security of the lives and properties of Ambazonia people, which you are aware what actually happened to Ambazonians, you understand, by the hands of Cameroonian soldiers, which some of them ran to Biafra land for refuge. So, as it stands now, his vice president is making the whole world to understand that the Ambazonia leader, Ayaba is safe and sound in Norway, where he is being interrogated for the reason why he wants to split Cameroon, or he wants Ambazonia to exit from Cameroon. And we gather the information that the people who were arrested together with him and this could be his men, all right, that they were all arrested together, but those men have been released. It's only Dr. Ayaba that is now under arrest in Norway. So what I'm trying to say in this matter is that if you look very properly, you will see that what happened to Mazen Amdekano is what is happening to Dr. Lucas Ayabacho today. And what is happening to Simon Ekpa today, as they are looking for either his life or they extradite him for torture in Nigeria. So it's the same thing. It's repugnant because Cameroon government is not different from Nigeria government. These are the people who are hanky-panking terrorists. If you are looking for terrorists in West Africa sub-region, go to Nigeria and go to Cameroon. They are not ready, the militaries are not ready to fight terrorists. They are not ready to fight terrorism. The government is not ready to fight bandits. And remember that the Cameroonian president have stayed too long in power. If I'm not mistaken, Paul Biya have stayed over 40 years in power as the president of Cameroon, and he want to make his son to succeed him to be the next president of Cameroon, because now he is very old. So what I'm trying to tell you this moment is this: as a Biafran, as a freedom fighter, as a soldier, you should have a brave heart and be confident in the victory which you are pursuing. Some of you may begin to jittery and backfeather and begin to ask some questions. Maybe what of Simon Ekpa? What will happen to Simon Ekpa? What of if they arrest Simon Ekpa? Listen to me. The arrest of Dr. Lucas Ayabacho in Norway today is not the first arrest. It's not the first time they have ever arrested him in the international community. So it's not even the second time they have arrested him. But when they arrested him, interrogate him, at the end of the day, they will release him because he committed no crime. This is what I've been telling you, that self-determination and self-defense is not a crime. They may speak long English, they may speak big grammar, that this is a high-profile case, this is a criminal issue. Why should he break Cameroon country? You understand? But the people who are interrogating him, it's not that they don't know what have been going on in Cameroon and Ambazonia, but they want to hear more. And I'm not against those who arrested him, because as they get him arrested, he has become more popular. Are you getting it now? The more they arrest him, the more his name go wide. Such as now, if they did not arrest him today, I wouldn't have been giving you this update. And I know that this video is going to go viral. It's going to go worldwide because everyone who is fighting for freedom must face arrest, must face fight, must face battle, must face prison, must face accusation of different kind. So I'm not jittering, and I am confident that at the end of the day, that Dr. Ayaba, Dr. Ayaba Cho will be released unconditionally. Watch it, even in Finland. It happened to our Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in exile. He has been arrested in Finland and was interrogated. And at the end of the day, they released him because he committed no offense internationally and nationally. Even where he is residing, he didn't commit any offense. So self-determination, that is freedom fighting, and self-defense to protect yourself and your people from the invaders, from terrorists, from bandits is not a crime. So for those of you who are jittering now and your heart is failing you and you want to develop BP, let me encourage you that nothing will happen to Simon Ekpa and nothing will happen to Mazen Namdekano and nothing absolutely will happen to Dr. Lucas Ayaba Cho. Nothing will happen to him. They will only interrogate him and detain him and release him because his hands are clean. He did not commit any offense. Don't forget that Dr. Lucas Ayaba Cho have been solidly behind Biafra struggle, Biafra exit. We are brothers, if you don't know. So some of you who may be making mockery of him or who will be laughing at him that now he is being arrested, let's see what he will do. Let's see who will continue. All right? Now he has been arrested. Remain Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa will soon also be arrested. Let me tell you something you don't know. To live in Nigeria and to be a Nigerian, a dead person is better than you because the dead is completely out of the sight. But you say you are alive, but you are alive, but you are not alive. You are just walking. Anywhere hungry kill you, you fall down and die. Anywhere terrorists meet you, that will be your end. Anywhere bandits beat you, that is your end. Fulani Mietiala terrorist meets you in your farm, that will be your end. So don't make mockery of Dr. Lucas Ayaba Cho. Don't laugh at him. Don't rejoice over his arrest. What is happening now is what's supposed to happen. Great men suffer great things so that there will be testimony at the end of the day and God in heaven will be glorified. I'm here to assure you and to reassure you that the Vice President of Dr. Lucas Ayaba Cho have made it clear to the whole world and to everyone listening to him that every modality is in place as it stands now, that Dr. Lucas was arrested, that the struggle for Ambazonia freedom did not stop, that it is now, it is going to get hotter than ever before because the vice president is going to assume the office of the president. and he will have another vice. Are you getting what I'm saying? And this was why I asked Tinubu and Buhari, how many Biafrans did you think you can kill before Biafra nation will be declared? Because we have predetermined to make sure that the nation called Biafra is in existence in this world. And that is the eyes of Africa. Biafra nation shall be the eyes of Africa. Biafra nation shall lead other nations into civilization. So as I'm talking with you now, we are marching to victory. So also Ambazonia government and Ambazonia leader is marching to victory. Nothing will stop the victory of Ambazonia people. They shall triumph over their enemies victoriously. Are you getting what I'm saying? And so also it is applicable that Simon Ekpa is already there in Biafra government house. And nobody can dethrone him. And nobody will remove him. Because it's predestination. And it's divinely ordained. And for your information, like I have said before, that one leader goes, another leader comes. Another administration goes, and administration comes. That Lucas is being arrested does not stop Ambazonia from becoming a nation. I, General Meto Maribe, Ojisi Anyoku, Ogurumba, I am assuring you that nothing is happening because it's a just cause he is fighting. So his vice president has taken over, and another vice president have replaced the vice president. So the journey of freedom continues. We don't give up. No retreat, no surrender until we have entered Jerusalem, because that is the land that was promised unto us. Ambazonia is another Jerusalem, the land that flows with milk and honey. Biafra land is one of the best Jerusalem, the land that flows with milk and honey. And I'm telling you the truth. If it didn't happen this way, then what we are looking for, we will not get it. But because it has taken this drastic look, Ambazonia nation is already recognized. Just as Biafra nation have been confirmed by the world leaders and world powers. So, every Biafran should listen to me. Ambazonia is our brother. Ambazonians are our brothers. So, remember that when it happened to the eyes, nose will begin to cry. So, we are not rejoicing over the arrest of Lucas in Norway. We, from our own side, shall do whatever we can be able to do to make sure that Ambazonia country stands, whether if Lucas Ayaba Cho is there or not. So, we shall help them, we shall work with them to make sure that peace and stability, tranquility, justice is returned to Ambazonia land. Fellow Biafrans, ladies and gentlemen, this is the time for Biafra Liberation Forces, Biafra Liberation Armies, and BDF to stand gidigba.